Every organ in your body produces metabolic waste. Your muscles, your liver, your skin, they all have direct access to a dedicated waste removal network, the lymphatic system. But the brain is different. It's sealed inside the skull, isolated by the blood-brain barrier. For a long time, it was a mystery how our most energy-demanding organ took out its own trash. The answer, it turns out, is not just elegant, it's deeply connected to the reason you spend a third of your life unconscious. In 2012, research from the lab of Micah Niedergaard revealed a previously unknown system. Using two-photon microscopy on living mice, they injected fluorescent tracers into the cerebrospinal fluid, or CSF. They watched in real time as this fluid, typically known for just cushioning the brain, was actively pumped into the brain tissue itself. It flowed along specific channels that followed the paths of blood vessels, creating a powerful current that permeated the entire organ. They named it the glymphatic system, a nod to its reliance on glial cells and its functional similarity to the lymphatic system. This isn't a passive seepage. It's a beautifully organized hydraulic system. The brain's arteries, which carry blood in, are encased in a sort of tunnel. The CSF is pumped into this outer tunnel, travels deep into the brain alongside the artery, and then filters out into the brain's dense network of cells, the parenchyma. There, it mixes with the interstitial fluid, the liquid that bathes every neuron, collecting waste products. Finally, this waste-filled fluid is directed towards similar tunnels surrounding the veins to be flushed out of the brain. Here is the most critical part. This system barely works when you're awake. The real cleaning happens when you fall asleep. During non-REM sleep, something remarkable occurs. The brain's supportive glial cells, specifically astrocytes, actually shrink. This cellular shrinkage causes the space between brain cells, the interstitium, to expand by as much as 60%. This suddenly wider space dramatically lowers the resistance to fluid flow, allowing the CSF to rush through and wash the brain tissue far more effectively, like switching from a trickle to a power washer. What exactly is it washing away? One of the main culprits is amyloid beta, a protein fragment that is a natural byproduct of your neurons firing. Every time you think, learn, or experience something, you produce it. During your waking hours, it steadily accumulates in the interstitial fluid. The glymphatic system's nightly flush is what clears it out. If this cleaning process is inefficient, amyloid beta can begin to clump together, forming the sticky plaques that are a hallmark of Alzheimer's disease. This mechanism provides a direct physical explanation for why a lack of sleep feels so debilitating. When you stay awake, the interstitial space in your brain remains constricted. The glymphatic flow is reduced by up to 95%. This means waste products, including amyloid beta, are not efficiently removed. In fact, studies have shown that just a single night of sleep deprivation can lead to a measurable increase in amyloid beta levels in the human brain. It's a stark demonstration of an immediate physiological consequence of pulling an all-nighter. This reframes our entire understanding of sleep. It's not a passive shutdown of the body. It is an active and essential period of physical maintenance for our most vital organ. The brain seems to have two distinct functional states, one for being awake and processing information, and another for sleeping and clearing out the metabolic mess created by that processing. It might be that the brain simply doesn't have the energy resources to do both at the same time. You can either be alert or you can take out the trash. Monotony has grown fast. Nearly 2,700 people have watched in the last few weeks, yet less than 0.03% are subscribed. It would mean a lot if you joined by hitting subscribe. And again, thanks for watching.